Yo, yo, yo. How's it going, bro? I'm tired, man. I'm tired. How you doing? What happened? Well, how come you're not able to race? Hey, you said you were gonna race tonight. Trapped at your girlfriend's parents' house. Ugh. Sounds like you're simping, bro. You're simping. All right then. Welcome back, everyone, to Divine Eye Racing here in Division 1 tonight. We've got the Las Vegas Grand Prix in F1 2024. Dazzling lights of the strip. It's a night race once again, one of the most thrilling tracks. Of course, one of the new additions to the F1 calendar. It's not just a race. Usually, it's just a spectacle in real life, anyways. They tend not to sell out their attendance for the race, but it's a high-speed spectacle, that is for sure. In the entertainment capital of the world. The Las Vegas circuit, it is a 6.12 kilometer track, blending quite a few interesting designs. Oh my goodness, we have got torrential rain. I was going on for my monologue there, but we've got torrential rain. We'll go on board with Cutthroat because he's always the first one out of the lobby, out of the garage. But will be interesting to see what kind of setup these drivers are going to go for. If do you want to maximize qualifying with putting a little bit more downforce on the car, or will you go for the race trim? Which I'm not sure if the race is going to be a wet or a dry race at the moment, but it will be interesting to see. We've got DRL Alex in the Williams, who's opting for some intermediate tires. You're happier now? Yeah, yeah, exactly. Wet wet racing in this game is not fun. Here we go. Oh, is DRL Alex out first, I think? No, that is a RB. That'll be the steps, I think. Yeah, it is the steps. So no medium run for the steps. Straight out on track to see what he can do on the wet tire. And you can already see, oh my goodness, he's not able to get the power down through most of that corner. Um, Yeah, a track that obviously offers plenty of overtaking opportunities. We got two DRS zones. Yeah, two DRS zones on this track, of course, going down into turn one, and then down the long back straight. ACC is really fun. I played a little bit of it as well, but obviously still on controller. But yeah, it is definitely fun. I've been playing a lot of this Marvel Rivals game that came out. I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. We've got plenty of drivers out on track, so perhaps that means that the track is going to be getting wetter and wetter as the session goes on. But let's see what the steps can do in this very, very wet session here tonight. He's going to be coming up to an Aston Martin up ahead. Oh, goes extremely wide. He has no grip whatsoever at the moment. And Yuri is out already on track, so let's see if he gets a slipstream this time round. We unfortunately don't have the updated championship standings, as Divine was not able to post them, but that is absolutely fine. He's not going to be able to post them until the new year now. More rest for him. He's been working hard on that, and of course the commitment to the league is always very much appreciated. So Divine is allowed a little bit of a rest. You can see the steps has not got much front end at all, so I'd be curious to see what his front wing setting is at. It looks like steps is really running some low downforce setup, so that could say that the track is going to be getting drier, perhaps in this session, and then also dry for the race. And he's going to be coming up to a kick Sauber, but not going to be getting in the way of him. That was cut very nicely indeed. Will he be picking up a slipstream? No, he's not. Kick Sauber gets out of the way, and that is Kev the Slice. Kev the Slice could pick up a slipstream though. Oh my days. And the first time out on track is a 1:43.9, but imagine that. Oh, there's Jan. I'm not sure where he's DNF'd, but Jan has DNF somewhere. On border with Yuri now, our championship leader, who does not need a slipstream to be quickest, but opted for a slipstream in the last race anyways. Yes, Yuri, if you're going to be rewatching this back, I'm still not happy with you for that. As Yuri now goes fastest with a 43.8, just over a tenth quicker than the steps in P2. Tonga a little bit off the pace in P3, so perhaps our driver is still kind of getting used to the track, the braking zones and whatnot. Alright, enjoy that Christmas tree building, my friend. Rain at Vegas. Sounds like we're getting a full wet race. So that is very interesting indeed. Is anyone else on track setting a lap? Is Mr. Rios is setting a lap. Go on board with him. What? Did that look like purple? Anyone else spray? Maybe I'm just tripping. Very nice from Mr. Rios there, clearly clean. That was incredibly close to the wall there. That could have been very, very bad. But Rios goes P4 on the intermediate tire as well. DRL Alex actually was able to pip Yuri off the top of the timesheets. He's doing a few laps on these intermediate tires. He's backed off this particular lap right now, but Yuri does go faster than DRL Alex by almost a second. So the times are tumbling. The track is getting drier. But I don't think it'll be enough to have a dry run towards the end of the session. I could be wrong, but we shall see. Paddy goes pretty deep in turn 1 of his first lap. wall there, a little bit of a wall ride technique. Very tricky braking zone this one is here. Want to cut that very nicely indeed. Very well done from Paddy. It's a very good exit here. A little bit squirrely on the traction there. Still got his overtake on through this high speed right-hander. Kept the slice, now going P2 for 43, and now quickly overtaken by the steps. You escaped. Oh, Paddy scraping the wall a little bit there on the exit of the penultimate corner. Let's see what he's able to do coming up to the line. There's a little bit more ERS to use, but only good enough for P6. So it looks like the intermediate tire could be the tire to go on. I mean, we have the top 4 on the wets. However, Zero Alex, who does have some pace. Ooh, a little tricky there. It seems like the drivers are really struggling on traction, so indicating that everyone is running a low downforce setup for that top speed. So hopefully we do get a dry race, because a wet race around here would just be painful, I've got to say. And Yuri goes quickest once again. Oh no. No, he's in the pits now. So he's put on some intermediate tires. See if he can go a little bit quicker yet, but rain is definitely easing up now. So it's definitely intermediate conditions. TRL Alex now, top of the timesheets by 4/10, indicating the times are tumbling. Paddy is joined by Yarno Beast, a new teammate for tonight. I guess Yarno is reserving. Only the 13 drivers, unfortunately, tonight, but it is what it is. Of course, around Christmas time, people are wanting to spend as much time with their families as possible. Not everyone's able to be an absolute degenerate and commit to the racing, but we love it. We love the racing schedule around here. Alex looks like he's probably going to be coming into the pits at the end of this lap. And Rios actually P2 at the moment, so showing that the Inter is definitely the tire to be on. You practice and setups. You should have said you would come later tonight. You just come over later in the evening. Are you going to be spending Christmas with them? Is Marios picking up a slipstream? A little bit of a slipstream perhaps. He's going to be running into some traffic up ahead. Who is that? He's coming into the pits. Oh, and that is a track infringement there from whoever that car up ahead is. Oh, that was Ola Ritchie coming in. Changes tires. Alex now coming up to the end of sector 2. Let's see if he's on an improvement or if he is down on the time. I'd imagine it's going to be an improvement by 7/10. So yep, the track is definitely getting quicker. All of his overtake down this back straight here. Not all of it quite, but he's got plenty to use at the moment. He's not going down a huge amount, but obviously want to save some for that last corner as well. Oh, nails that corner there. Beautiful. Beautifully taken indeed. Oh, a little bit of a squirm on the exit, but still going to be a massive improvement. I'd imagine by about a second on his previous lap. Srivatsa now top the timesheets, our Division 2 driver, and DRL Alex now taking provisional pole. You want to be the last driver over the line in this session. Srivatsa, well done to him. Very quick Division 2 driver. Been commentating a couple races, or this is actually probably his third race in Divine iRacing. And he's already proving that he can compete with the best in Division 1. Marios has retired from the session. Looks like that was in the pits, so he doesn't feel like he's able to improve. I mean, that is a questionable decision for sure, considering how much quicker the track is getting. Ooh, that was very nearly invalidation there. I think you could see that Yuri was unsure if he invalidated or not. He was a bit hesitant, trying to just keep it within the track limits. Yeah, the track is definitely getting faster, and I'm not sure why one would retire. I'd imagine we're going to be seeing Rios dropping down quite a bit, and Yuri has a snap there through that corner, so wouldn't be ideal. He's up by 2.2 seconds though, so this will already be a massive lap that's looking like a provisional pole, and the steps now goes top of the timesheets. But for how long? For how long? Because this is an absolutely fantastic lap from Yuri so far. Just needs to nail it. This last little sector here. Yeah, plenty of ERS to burn, so you might as well burn it. Comes to the line, it's going to be a 39.5. Fantastic lap. 1 second between himself and the steps. Yeah, and we got every single driver recharging their batteries for one final push lap. Olwar Ritchie is yet to set a time. Need to see Olwar Ritchie gain back a little bit more confidence in that car. Hasn't had the best of luck this season, but obviously a very quick Division 2 driver from last season. Want to see him get back in his groove, in his mojo. But Tongana at the moment in a provisional P2. This will be Olwar Ritchie's one and only lap, so he's really got to make this one count. He's able to keep it within track limits. I think this is going to be good enough for P7, I'm going to say. P7. Solid prediction from me, I'm just going to say. Ooh, big slide from Divine. We just caught that there. But our drivers are going to be on their final laps at the moment, and Yuri's already invalidated, unfortunately. So pole position is for the taking. What can Tongana do? Coming up to the line now. Slower by 8 tenths. Oh. Lucky. There's no luck in it, mate. It's skill. Tongana is on his final lap. It seems that he was using a bit of ERS on that back straight, the home straight. I'm not sure why, because now he's going to be a little bit lower on ERS unless he recharges through this sector here. but you want to be using your ERS down that back straight in order to maximize that straight line speed. It goes a little bit deep, unfortunately. Does keep it within track limits. There's a little bit of a snap back end. Really wanted to step out on him. So the car is definitely very tricky in these conditions. And the steps goes P2. Not able to get close to Yuri at the moment. Just over a tenth actually down on Yuri and Tongana. Oh, he's up by 6/10. He's up by 6/10. So this could be a pole position lap from Tonga. Just needs to keep it clean for the last couple of corners. He's going to be low on ERS, but that should not be an issue if he's able to maximize the traction on the exit and keep it tidy. Let's see what he's able to do. Only P4 for DRL Alex. That's unfortunate for him because, oh, that's not what you need, Tongana. Oh, taps the wall for good measure as well. What time is it going to be from Tongana coming up to the line? Is it going to be pole position? It is going to be pole position for Tongana unless Paddy now coming across the line. Oh, he's invalidated. Cutthroat. What kind of a lap is he on? P4 for Cutthroat. Srivatsa now. Can he take pole position in his first ever Division 1 race? Oh, doesn't look tidy. Does not look tidy. Use your ERS, buddy. Use your ERS. Oh, that was good enough for P7 for Srivatsa. That's unfortunate for him. Tonga, congratulations, my man, for a pole position. Your first ever pole position, 4 milliseconds, 4 thousandths of a second between himself and Yuri. Yuri starting P2, the steps P3, Cutthroat, his little bum buddy, in P4. Sorry, I had to do it. Cutthroat and Yuri, I love you both. But kept the slice, DRL Alex, the two Brits in P5 and 6. Srivatsa, first race for in Division 1, starting P7. Paddy in P8 is going to be a bit disappointed in that. Yeah, should be a good one. Hopefully we have a dry race ahead of us. And the track is dry. That is what we love to see. It means DRS is going to be enabled. That means people are going to be under pressure from drivers in front, drivers behind. It's going to be all sorts of madness. I'd imagine we're going to be seeing some kind of fuckery, let's just say, for lack of a better word, into turn 1. As Divine has mentioned in the chat, please be careful into turn 1 because of the lack of grip. We've seen it in real F1. We've seen it in the real F1 game, or in the in the F1 game. Yeah, should make for an interesting run. Hopefully, I don't disconnect. I've had disconnects, and yeah, they won't be careful. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say DRL Alex goes into the back of Yuri. That is my prediction. Oh no, it's Cutthroat. Cutthroat starting P4. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna say Cutthroat goes into the steps and absolutely take him out. Ooh, okay, so we've got a mix of strategies now, mediums and hards. Mediums and hards. Oh my goodness. 32 seconds of penalties. It's not really a track that you get penalties on. There's not, of course, through this section here, where you can definitely get time limits warnings and but yeah, I suppose the pit entry is a tricky one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the pit entry is a tricky one. So definitely some penalties for that. Yeah, you're right. We got Tongana absolutely sending it on. Oh, never mind. Tongana is here. The Steps is sending it on the formation lap. Wants to get on with it. Warming up his tires very aggressively indeed. The more weaving you do, though, this is one thing I realized recently, the more weaving you do on your formation lap, the more wear that you have. So you got to balance it out very nicely, which is something that obviously will have an effect on tire wear. And every percent matters. Every percent matters in this game. The Steps is already in his starting spot. So will the medium runners work together to get the hard runners down towards the back of the grid? Cutthroat unfortunately has disqualified himself. DRL Alex has done the same as well. So I'm not sure if they'll start on cold tires. But we are almost ready. Just the one driver making his way to find the league owner into his final spot. Okay, we got Jan as well, who I'm not sure if he had a quali ban or what it was, but let's get ready to go racing here in Divine Eye, round 11 for the Las Vegas Grand Prix, on board with Tongana, and we are go. A little bit of a slow start that seemed like from Tonga. Cuts it off very nicely indeed, goes a little bit deep. The Steps is having a look around the outside of Yuri. Backs off on that one for now, and Cutthroat, oh, gets a nice switch back indeed on Yuri. Oh, they are wheel banging. They are wheel banging. This is going to end in tears. He's boxed in, Yuri is. Oh, just about keeps it. Yuri's going to get the move done. Two Steps having to slow down there. Yuri's going to be putting all kinds of pressure on Tongana. Tongana does have the quicker tires, of course, but Yuri, our championship leader, is just full of confidence at the moment, and there was a few position swaps, I believe, down the back end of the grid. Paddy's down 3, unfortunately. Cutthroat down 2. That could just be due to the hard tires, but look at the run that Yuri has now. I don't think he'll want to overtake here. Yeah, Tongana's going to be using a little bit of ERS. But Yuri is in hot lap mode. Look at the straight line speed he has in comparison. Just want to slot in for now. The Steps is still in hot lap. Tongana, you definitely need to go into hot lap down this back straight, my friend. You can't be going into medium. Oh dear. Oh dear. That was a big send from Tongana. And perhaps, well, the Steps has definitely come off very, very much worse than there. And has now got a lot of work to do to get back up into P3. DRL Alex has managed to slip through into P2 now as well. But pretty much everyone within DRS range of one another at the moment. Divine just breaking the train for the moment. DRL Alex onto the back of Yuri, and let's see if he's able to race a little bit cleaner perhaps than last week. I know there was a couple of incidents, I'm not sure the outcomes of those. But DRL Alex has shown that he's got some pace, could maybe be a little bit more patient. But we'll have to see how this all works out. Tongana following very closely indeed, kept the slice. Not able to catch up with the pace of the front runners up ahead. But Cutthroat is all over the back of him and is going to have the benefit of the DRS down this long back straight to get the move done. Fly past, hope a little bit of DRS games being played here at the moment. I think it's too early for that, guys. Need to catch up with the train. And that is DRL Alex now into the lead. Are we going to see Tongana now? Tongana is just happy to sit behind for now. Stick it into none, my friend. When you're not going for the overtake, stick it into none. And Yuri re-overtakes now. Even though DRL Alex did have the DRS. So Yuri is running some absolutely terroristic levels of the straight line speed. And Jan is able to get past Divine Eye now. They're side by side. Oh, tricky one there. Closely followed by Paddy, who is going to get the switch back on both these cars. You can see it coming. Oh, oh no! That is really unfortunate. That is really unfortunate for Paddy and Jan. And I think Jan has just given up and retired on track. And that is not what you want to be seeing. That is bad sportsmanship. Retire on track. Yeah, not what you want to be seeing at all. The Steps has already managed to, I was going to say, get back himself back up into P4. Oh my goodness. And I'm sure that the Steps has some front wing damage from that collision. How's his front wing looking? It's actually looking intact. Maybe some light damage. But the gap between Tonga and Kev is already 3.7 seconds. These guys have been fighting way too much. It's not what you want to be doing, guys. You want to be fighting for the podium positions, not just happy with a P5, P6. I want to be working together here. Oh, Richie now getting past Kev the Slice. Very nice work from him. He was starting down in P10, I believe. So solid work from Oluwaritchi. He's most likely going to be challenged into turn 1 due to this big slipstream effect. Not quite sure. Ooh, Paddy and Srivatsa now going side by side with a Ferrari in front as well of Divine. Paddy around the outside. Is he going to look to get the move done into this turn? He is on the battery. Divine has some fantastic straight line speed. Side by side they go. And Paddy gets that move done very nicely indeed. Is it going to be Srivatsa to get the move done as well? Giving plenty of room on the outside. Gets a lovely move there for Srivatsa. Down in P10, so down 3 positions from where he started. And Divine is the first driver to pick up its first time limit penalty, or track limit penalty. 3 seconds for Divine Eye. Tonga and DRL Alex doing a fantastic job so far. Holding on to Yuri. Of course, Yuri is going to have the DRS, but Tonga and DRL Alex need to work together. If there is no safety car, they need to pit on the same lap. Oh, Yuri has a little bit of a slide. And Tonga, luckily, is able to catch back up because for a second there, he was out of the DRS. Tonga, if you're listening, pit the same lap as DRL Alex and swap together to gain an advantage on Yuri. Here you go. I'm a strategy race engineer, commentator. I do it all. Driver, former Division 1 winner. I do everything, guys. What can I not do? Alright, now get back to the racing. Kev the Slice onto the back of Oluwaritchi, following on very nicely indeed. Big train. Or not huge, but I mean, considering the amount of drivers we have, it is big. From Oluwaritchi all the way down to Cutthroat in one big train at the moment. Oluwaritchi leading the train, trying to regain a bit more energy. Biggest ego ever. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's what any Division 1 winner would do. Oh, that was nearly into the wall there for Yuri. And Yuri is recharging, kind of, just in medium, but he's got plenty of straight line speed that the battery's actually not depleting, it's actually going up on the straight, so interesting from him. We're going to see a pass from Oluwaritchi, no. Tonga has actually now lost DRS on the cars ahead. So he's going to be a little bit isolated here. Burgerland makes sense, bro. I mean, I've got the blood of the 3 biggest egos on the planet: the English, the Americans, and the Nigerians. 3 biggest egos on the planet. So this is a race for the top two at the moment between DRL Alex and Yuri, and imagine they're going to be getting away from Tongana quite quickly if they work together and they're smart. Oh, yellow flags, that is Srivatsa, unfortunately, who's had a little bit of an off. It's funny, needs to find the reverse without hitting his rear wing into the wall. And that is most likely going to be his race over unless there's a safety car, unfortunately. Not sure, we didn't catch that one there, unfortunately, but tough one for sure. Yuri in hot lap mode. It's going to want to be making this overtake nice and early if possible. There we have it. Kev the Slice is in hot lap mode. The Steps is behind him as well, has a full battery. Olor Ritchie is still low on ERS, so he needs to do a little bit of overtaking. Girlfriend's watching, hello to whatever your girlfriend's name is. Lopo is the biggest ego that I've ever met. This guy thinks he's the quali goat, but he's actually not. Just letting you know. I mean, just saying it how it is. Oh, dear Alex now. Getting past Yuri once again on the exit of turn 1. And has the DRS as well. You are the quali goat. We need to see it, bro. We haven't seen it in so long. We haven't seen the quali goat. So. Ooh, Kev the Slice fakes a move and comes off worse for it. And was put off the line just a little bit. And Olor Ritchie is having to recharge his battery, slowing these drivers down, but he's in the lead. He's able to set the pace, so it's absolutely fine. China, Spain, Miami, it is what it is, bro. But how many races did you win of those? How many races did you win? Wait, did you win a race? 0. Yeah, I was gonna say, you told me that you never won a race before. Quali goat. That's fine, that's fine. You can have the pace, but as DRL Alex and Yuri swap once again, and Kev the Slice getting very close to Olor Ritchie. I think Olor Ritchie should be happy to stay behind Kev the Slice here. Lepol Tikichi, oh, that is a good name. That is a good name. I have to say. Lepol Tikichi. Paddy and Cutler having a little bit of a fight, as well as his teammates Yarno the Goat, or Yarno Beast, sorry. I don't know where I got Yarno the Goat from. Is Cutler going to challenge on the inside? No, he is not. Yuri now picks up a 3-second time penalty. That DRL Alex is going to be absolutely licking his lips now. All he has to do is stick within 3 seconds. Of course, when it comes to the pit stops, Yuri is going to be on the faster medium tires towards the end of the race. DRL Alex is going to be on the hard tires sooner rather than later. So will we see who is going to be winning the race? Prediction, Lopo, who's winning the race? Alex has some good pace. Yuri's got time penalty. Ooh, Paddy and Yarno Beast going side by side through that corner. That is a tricky one there. Marios could be looking at an overtake here. He's got plenty of battery to fight with. The Steps is able to get past Olor Ritchie now, and Kev the Slice was double overtaken there, it seems. And are we going to see a move into turn 1 here? I'd imagine not. Yep. Backs off. Good racecraft. Ooh, the Steps taps the wall there. Could that be a result of some minor front wing damage? Yuri is hanging on at the moment. His hard tires will be faster, I believe, at this point than the mediums. However, he does seem to be struggling ever so slightly to keep up with Alex. And the second train that we're in at the moment. Oh, get the slice. Able to get past Ola Ritchie there. 11 poles and 0 wins. Jesus Christ. Is there someone to compare in F1 at the moment who has a record like that? Lando Norris? I don't know how many poles Norris has. Let me do a quick chat GPT. How many pole positions does Lando have? And Yarno Beast picking up a time penalty now. But Lando Norris has secured 9 pole positions, and Lando Norris has what, 3 wins? 3 wins, 2 or 3 wins? Actual race wins. So there's not really a comparison. You are 1 of 1, Lopo, I have to say. That is a feature in itself. How many grand... Oh, yellow flags. Yellow flags. Oh, Yuri had a bit of a spin. Yuri has had a bit of a spin. I'm not sure whether that was a result of some contact with Alex or he just did it on his own. But it's all coming undone for Yuri now. I mean, he will have... You are an exception. He will have... Oh, Kev the Slice. He smells blood. Kev the Slice smells blood. And Yuri's not fighting this. He's allowing Kev to get past, so he needs... I mean, Kev doesn't have much battery to play with. But this train... Could they work together and catch back up to Tongan? I mean, the gap is only 1.5 seconds. Kev the Slice looks like he's coming into the pits. There's a good few drivers coming to the pits. And no one managed to get a time speeding penalty. No time speeding penalties. Wow, that is a miracle. So Tongana needs to come in this lap. Tonga, box, Tonga, box. Unless you're going to be coming out towards the back of the train. But yeah, use your ERS if possible. Oh, that's not what you need, my friend. Keep it tidy, calm and composed. Need to be in none through this section here so you can recharge a bit more battery as well. Paddy now up into P4. However, he has not yet made a pit stop. Working with Cutthroat very nicely indeed. Yeah, the rears are absolutely cooked. That is for sure. Traction zones around here are plenty. So Kev the Slice. I think Yuri had some front wing damage because he's absolutely lost a bunch of time to Ola Ritchie and the cars ahead. So Ola Ritchie's actually dropped out of DRS from the cars in front, so that's not what you want. Needs to have a very good exit here. Tonga's in the box. Where will he come back out? Very nicely taken from Ola Ritchie indeed. Just able to sneak within DRS, but Kev the Slice going to have the slipstream, of course. And that 1 second that Ola Ritchie really needs is going to be creeping up ever so slightly. Very nice entry. And Tongana comes out just ahead of the steps, but will stay up the steps. Should have the DRS. They are touching. Tongana is coming across. He's got plenty of space. Ooh. Tries to make a move there and oof, absolutely loses his head, but this has allowed Ulrich to catch back up once again. And look at that slide there from Tongana, just using a little bit too much of the brakes and rear locking, it seems. And Yuri on those fresh medium tires. Yep, pretty much everyone on the hards, and DRL Alex has got a little bit of a gap, so he can afford to pit 1 or 2 laps later, have a little bit more fresher tires, opting not to go into the box. Yep, low on the off diff. You're a fucking nerd, bro. I don't even know what that means. Nah, I know what it means, but I don't know what it does. That's all I'm gonna say. And Ulrich and Tongana having a fight. Oh, a little bit of contact there, unfortunate, but still going. Both are incredibly low on the batteries. They need to spend a little bit of time to recharge. Won't be able to challenge the cars ahead of Steps and Kev the Slice. Steps gets the lovely move done. Are we going to see a switch back here from Kev the Slice? Uh-oh. Tongana had a moment, and that has allowed Yuri to get past now. So Yuri is going to be hot onto the heels of Ulrich. Off diff is less rotation and more stability. More off diff is less, okay. But what is the, you know, what counteracts that? Like, what's the negative of that? And Ulrich is on the battery already to try and get past Ulrich. Are we going to see him challenged? No, we are not. Very nice line there from Ulrich. He's using his battery. A little bit early, perhaps. Shift up, yep. If you're too low, you lock the rear and cook them. Unstable, okay. Oh, this is going to end in tears. No. No, okay, keeping it respectful, very much, very well done, guys. Oh, nearly ends. Who's that? That was Yarno Beast. Yarno Beast was spun round on his own, I think. Must have been on his own because he wasn't near anyone. And Yuri goes for the fastest lap of the race. DRL Alex has now boxed, and he has plenty of a gap to Yuri. Yuri's got a lot of work to do here now. And a couple of cars for Alex to clear potentially as well. Now Yuri going down the inside line on Kev the Slice. Should be a fairly straightforward move. Has much more grip than Kev the Slice. And Yarno Beast has opted for the soft tires with 12 laps to go. Interesting decision. He's got his teammate in front of him who hasn't boxed as of yet. Will he have the benefit of the DRS? I think so. No, it doesn't look like it. And we're looking at the steps now. Oh, that is incredibly tight. And Ulrich is going down the inside as well. It's 3 wide for a second. Oh, big send from Ulrich. That was a fantastic move there. 2 cars in 1. Just needs to stay on the back of Yuri if possible. However, the steps is re-challenging down the inside, side by side, through the pit straight. Very nicely done indeed from them. Big send down the inside. Is he keeping it nice and tight? Fantastic race in between these guys. Oh no, I'm not sure who he was tagged by, Ulrich, but that is incredibly unfortunate for him. That is incredibly unfortunate. Oh, and he's retired on track as well. Ugh, that's not what you want to see. And Yuri has got 9.5 seconds to make up if he wants to win this race. I think we can safely say this race is in the bag for DRL Alex. Yeah, it's GG's. Fine, still on those hard tires. Are we going to see him coming to the box now? It looks like it. Yep, it is. He was perhaps hoping for a safety car, but no safety cars at the moment. Yellow flags, that is Yarno Beast once again having a little bit of a moment. So the race for the final podium position is very much still on. Yarno Beast has retired from the session. I'm not sure if that was on track. Yeah, now that looks like it's in the pits. So out of the 13 drivers, 3 drivers have retired either on the pit in the pits or on track. They've had enough. They have had enough. Okay, the slice chilling behind steps at the moment. It's a very late move. He's gonna go for it by Marios. Big send. Oh, I knew that was gonna end in tears. Went a little bit too deep. And now Paddy onto the back of Cutthroat. These two have been locked together for the majority of this race. Yellow flags once again. That's Srivatsa, who seems to have a little bit of moments, and he's down in P10. That is unfortunate for him. Yuri with another 3-second time penalty. So right at the moment, he's going to be dropping down to perhaps a P5, and not what he needs in his championship fight. I mean, his nearest rival, Kaka, is not racing tonight, which is a big shame. But the Steps to be able to make some ground up on both those drivers. I think the Steps is still in P3 at the moment in the championship. And this points haul that he's looking to pick up at the moment could do wonders for him come the end of the season. I want to see a safety car as well. I would love to see a safety car. He's got 3 seconds on the steps at the moment. He's got 8 laps to keep it under 6 seconds, and he's got a P2 secured. Steps is recharging through the slow section here. Just allow Kev the Slice to close back up once again. to see Kevin Slice go for a move, or is he going to challenge on the last lap and just stick behind? Well, we're going to see him go for the move. He wants to be in front. Not much going on at the moment. behind once again. As we got DRL Alex starting the final lap of this race here tonight. Steps and Yuri closely locked in battle once again, of course. Yuri could be dropping down to, yeah, he looks like he'd be dropping down to P4 for this one. Cutthroat's just a little bit too far behind to nick that off him as well. Best of exits there from Steps, but no battery on at the moment. Yuri is in hot lap mode, but he does have much less battery. And it doesn't look like the Steps is going to go for it. We've got DRL Alex coming home to finish the race in P1. Congratulations to DRL Alex on his second race here in Division 1, picking up a massive win. And we're going to see the Steps challenge up to the line. That could have been terrible. That could have been so bad, but I respected the Steps. Well done to you for challenging. Wanted to get it on track. Kev the Slice picking up the final podium position as well. Yuri finishing in P4. Not a huge amount of, I mean, it's damage reduction, I guess you could say. After starting in P2, I think it was P2, on the hard tire, having a tricky race. Didn't look like he was too happy with his car. But the Bum Brothers finishing side by side, 4th and 5th. Marios picking up a P6, which is a solid result for him. So big congrats to you, Marios. Or M. Rios. I'm pretty sure it's M. Rios. Paddy in P7. Divine Eye in P8. So some very good points for him. And Srivatsa, our Division 2 driver, stepping in tonight to reserve, coming in at P10 or P9, I'm not sure which one it was. Driver of the day is Marios. But there you have it. Those are your final standings. That was your Division 1 race here tonight. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. Those are your final standings right here. DRL Alex picking up the win. Steps finishing P2. Kev the Slice completing the podium with a P3 finish as well. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 drivers DNFing from this race. But yeah, there you have it. Thank you so much to everyone for tuning in. I hope you have a lovely Christmas. Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays if you celebrate Christmas. Or if you don't. And I will catch you all in the new year. Have a good one. Cheers.